we're live.
Oh, we're live?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're live right now. It's me, Marcus. We got Jordan.
Oh, wait. I need
Special guest.
That's right. Okay, take two.
No, we edit shit.
Okay, and 5, 4, 3.
You're listening to the sultry sound of the South.
Marcus is crazy loud, too.
All right. Man, I like this setup here. Okay, so he knew that he didn't know.
That was the only thing Jon Snow knew, was that he didn't know anything.
Jon Snow?
Jon Snow knew that he knew nothing.
Hello.
Oh my god.
Jon Snow.
Hello. I am Jon Snow.
Oh, fuck. That's funny. That's hilarious.
Swedish Jon Snow.
That's like the fucking...
Hello.
The spin-off in Sweden. It's Jon Snow.
Jon Snow.
And the Night's Watch.
Go send a raven for Jon Snow.
Oh, fuck. That's funny.
Wow, I feel terrible because I don't know who this motherfucker is.
You don't know anything about Game of Thrones, right?
No.
You know Jon Snow?
Oh, so it's a Game of Thrones.
What do you
thing.
knew?
Even this guy knows nothing about knowing nothing.
I know. What an idiot. You never seen...
To be fair,
I didn't watch that damn show.
to be fair, time makes fools of us all.
Yeah. Did you see... You never watched one episode of Game of Thrones?
No.
What, are you out of your fucking mind? You an actor? You an actor, though?
Yeah, but
But you don't watch Game of Thrones.
that's not even. They're all British actors, anyways.
Game of Thrones is acting. And acting is...
I don't give a shit. Okay, there's other shows
you
that
don't
are
give a shit about
on.
acting.
There are other shows that were on during
actually-
that time.
Isn't Nicolas Coster-Waldau?
Well, oh, yeah. He was great. Jamie Lannister.
He's like... What the fuck? Is he Swedish or something like that?
You know, and he's like one of those things. He's one of something like that.
He's a special boy.
He looks just like the guy from Shrek, the prince.
Prince Charming.
Yeah, Prince Charming. Exactly.
Yeah, I thought he'd be a shoo-in for Aquaman, but I guess I was looking at the wrong fucking character.
Yeah, you're looking at Khal Drogo.
Yeah, because you can't just have
But
Aquaman.
I mean that fits him.
He's got to be Aqua Lobo.
Wait, what does that mean?
Oh,
Lobo from Superman. The bat.
Lobo's like the
I
most.
didn't watch that shit. I didn't watch Superman.
Really? You didn't?
You
watch
didn't?
No, I didn't watch Superman.
You don't know the main man?
Yeah.
Lobo?
No.
It's Macho Man voiced him, man.
No,
Sounds
I don't
like
know
the
if
guy
it
from
was.
Spider-Man.
Or
It
someone
was-
who's trying to sound like him.
Yeah, it was like a heavy play off of
Yeah.
Macho Man, but it was just a general badass.
Lobo is
Oh, yeah.
badass, man. He killed his own race just because he just didn't give a damn.
Yeah.
What an asshole.
He's like a what's that called?
Dick?
A bike rider, right?
Yeah. Intergalactic bounty hunter,
Yeah.
bike riding.
That's Star Wars.
Da-
He's an
na- na- na-
intergalactic bike rider.
Well, no, he wrote on the outside of this shit, man. He didn't give a fuck.
Oh.
I can't remember his species is called. It's like Cyrakian or some shit like that. I don't think it matters.
But yeah, if they ever bring him to live action, they better do it right.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe they'll recast Aquaman. What's his name? Khal Drogo.
Oh, yeah.
Jason Momoa.
Just Jason Momoa. Jason Momoa.
Wait, did you
Jason
not?
Momoa and Jon Snow.
Did you
Momoa,
not
my
like
boy
him?
boy.
Did you not like him as Aquaman?
I love. No, I didn't see all of Aquaman. I saw like a lot of the big cuts, but
Yeah.
fucking guy's on top for a reason. He's a big old box of charm. Looks amazing.
The movie didn't interest me though. I don't like the DC movies. They kind of suck, don't you think?
I like the DC movies. I mean, but only if it's like Batman or if it's the animated stuff.
Yeah,
It has to be dark.
Batman
if it's
is
not
good.
dark, I'm not gonna watch it
yeah.
because that's what DC is all about.
The live action takes itself too seriously, and when you're dealing with like such cosmic stuff as like a man who can't be killed and Superman, he can't be killed. What was the death of Superman?
That makes him kind of boring.
Oh,
A sales,
Doomsday, right?
exactly.
Yeah.
That's why he's so hard to write for.
You know who could kill Superman is Saitama. Have you seen One Punch Man?
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah. Do you think Saitama could kill Superman?
It's hard to say. Well, technically, I mean, it's just like written into his character. It's like, yes, he ends.
Saitama can.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like meta. It's like can the poop scoop? Yes, the pooper scoop
Or
and
is it
scoop. Yeah.
But what do you have you seen both seasons?
I have finished both seasons. Yeah.
It's good, right?
Yeah, yeah.
It's like my favorite anime right now.
Garou. Is good.
Garu's sick. Garu, have you know what Garu's gonna be like next season?
Is
He's
he?
gonna go all the way to the top.
I've read a bit of the manga.
Yeah, me too. I've read like half of it, I think. Garu's pretty sick though. Boros was pretty sick though. You remember
Yeah.
Boros?
Boros. Yeah. The season 1 ender.
Uh huh. Boros was crazy. I think Boros could maybe take Garu, like at his highest form. I don't know. Maybe.
That may be. I think so.
I think Garo's supposed to be more powerful, but I feel like Goro might. Boros
Garou and Boros.
yeah.
Garou Boros.
Boros might win, I think, even though Garo's supposed to be stronger.
Oh, okay.
Seems like he could take him.
You know, I've been watching a lot of JoJo.
I tried to watch that. Some kid at work was telling me about it, and I watched 5 minutes of it. I didn't give it a fair shot, but I was like, no, this is not my kind of thing.
Here's the thing: the first two seasons, most people skip them,
Oh, they sucked?
but it's just like all the backstory you need for part 3, and then part 3 is amazing.
It looked old. How old was it? It looked like it was drawn a long ass time ago.
It was like drawn in the 80s, I think.
Oh,
maybe
really?
The 90s.
Yeah, that's why I was like, what the fuck? Did you see Akira?
Oh yeah.
Dude, Akira was crazy. I just saw Akira for the first time 2 weeks ago.
Really?
Get the
Yeah,
fuck out of here!
2 weeks
really?
ago. And I've been watching anime since I was like
Man,
13.
Akira like raised the bar, man.
I know, I just saw it for the first time. It was crazy, but I mean, it was like confusing, but I mean, I got it, but like, because I watched a video before explaining everything, so I understood what I was watching, but it
Yeah.
was still like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I've rewatched it
yeah.
recently as well.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I mean, it was weird. This fuck, so weird. So weird.
I can't imagine what it's like to have the mind that puts that to paper.
I know,
yeah.
Well, it was supposed to be like the whole World War II thing, and then like the emasculation of man in Japan with like him as the bigger brother and him as the younger one, and like them kind of as in Japan of like, I don't know. It was like after the war, you know, and then there was the whole fucking.
Those little ghosts just gave me nightmares.
Oh,
They're little ghosts, but they look like they're like in their 50s.
oh yeah. Oh, those fucking weird little gremlin guys.
Yeah, man.
What the fuck? Who were those?
I haven't
were
seen
those
that movie in
things?
a long time, man. But
They were
So
like
I
little
would have to
powerful
rewatch the whole
ghouls that would walk around. Remember? From
they
Akira.
helped the police officer at the end of the movie.
Oh, that's right.
And the kid he hits with his bike in the beginning.
Those were the earlier test subjects of
Oh yeah. And they were like the failed test subjects.
yeah.
And then Akira was like the one that was the shit that worked.
Well, Tetsuo was
Yeah. it was-
Canada, and Tetsuo came after Akira and his 3 friends, basically. And Akira is like essentially reincarnated into Tetsuo,
okay.
and Akira's power is uncontrollable, which is why that's a problem.
And that went into that kid, right?
Yeah.
And he basically became Akira, right? No.
Yeah.
Wasn't Akira that box? That shit?
Akira was the remains of the kid that they killed
Oh yeah. Why did they kill the kid again?
because he's just
Too powerful.
too powerful. He's just fucking
okay.
shit up.
And then he got the Akira power, and then he blew up with all that weird shit all over him, right? Yeah, okay, I remember now. What was that? What was all the shit coming out of him with the wires and the flesh?
Yeah, that part
the
was,
fuck was that?
disgusting, man.
But what was the point, though? Why?
Some sort of telekinetic manifestation of like just trying to protect the center lobe and all that sort of thing, keep the organism flowing, grow armor, essentially is what that was.
I think South Park made fun of that.
Yeah, they probably did.
Yeah, they did.
Was it the Trapper Keeper?
Yeah, it was. It was. And Cartman turned into the fucking Trapper Keeper monster.
Oh, yeah, they ate Rosie O'Donnell.
Oh, yeah. I remember that now, yeah.
That makes much more sense now.
Yeah, I didn't know what the fuck. I thought that was the Blob when I first saw it. When South Park did it, I thought it was the Blob. They're making fun of that.
Well, thank you.
What are those generic fucking Twizzlers?
No, it's from
Licorice?
Sprouts.
I hate licorice. More than anything
It's
in the whole world.
Twizzlers.
I hate Twizzlers. Same thing.
That's what Liz said.
I hate licorice.
And she had
I
one,
hate
and then
Twizzlers.
she was like, "Can I have another?"
I guarantee you, I will not have one of those tonight. 100%.
I don't care. I
I'm
can
just telling
eat
you how
all
much I
those
hate
by
them.
myself.
I hate those things. I had probably ate too many when I was a kid, and I was like, ugh.
These are the best tasting candies in the world.
They're not, dude. I had today. I had a Take 5. Have you had a Take 5 before?
I used to jam with Take 5.
Dude, they're so good, right?
Yeah.
They're fucking good. That's way better than this bullshit.
Take 5 is like, here's 5.
Is that the one that's like chocolate
Take 5
and
is
pretzels and
Yeah.
it's like every type.
nougat and caramel, I believe, was in the mix.
They just took like a Snickers bar and put a pretzel in it, basically. And they were like, Take 5.
Yeah. You know,
That's so stupid.
yeah, true.
But it's good though, dude.
That's good. When I was a kid, I was always a fan of whatchamacallits.
Oh yeah, I just saw that today. I almost got one of those today. and I took the Take 5 instead.
Yeah.
Whatchamacallits are weird.
What the hell is that?
What the fuck is it? You know, I don't know what's in that shit.
I don't know. It's like
It's a
bar.
weird.
It's probably like knowing the history of all fucking candies. It's like, oh yeah, some sawdust and some some cornmeal were laying on the floor, so we pressed them together. We covered it in chocolate. just every fucking story from Kellogg's and fucking.
Oh my god.
Oh fuck.
Some sawdust, huh?
Some sawdust, some
It
corn.
doesn't have a weird sawdusty like it dust. Like when you bite it, dust comes down, right?
There's a lot of grit. I don't know what you'd call it. I think that's why they call it a whatchamacallit.
Right, though, when you bite it, like dust comes out.
I'm trying to look it up. Hold up. Whatchamacallit candy bar. Is that what it?
You're not gonna be able to tell just by looking at it though. It's like it just looks like it looks like a Butterfinger with a bunch of weird shit on the inside. Not a Butterfinger, like a I forget what those things are called.
Whatchamacallit? I thought. Black people. I swear
people
to
don't need
God, they
whatchamacallit.
had to make this. They had to. Because we are the only people that say the whatchamacallit. So, unless you know someone in your family that says whatchamacallit.
Yeah, I know a lot of people who say whatchamacallit.
What about when you're talking about someone you don't know?
What's his face?
Ooh.
I say that. Not what you
Or
call it.
what's his name?
The whatchamacallit?
What was that
Call it.
thing that we needed to get? The whatchamacallit there.
What's the face has it?
Yeah.
No, you guys want to hear about how I how I met the most smartest robber in the world?
He's the most smartest driver in the world.
He was the best actor. I got robbed by a guy who didn't have a gun.
A grifter.
He didn't have a weapon. He didn't have anything.
He just had acting chops on him.
No,
He had some serious acting
all
chops.
he had some acting chops. 'Cause all he had was some Windex and some paper towels.
Motherfucking.
I got robbed by this guy twice.
Of course.
What?
Twice in the same place.
How?
I don't. It's like
Hey, bro.
he was that guy. You know when you park in a parking lot late at night. And then
Was he
some-
cute? Robbed me
No,
once,
he
shame
was-
on me.
No,
Robbed
he
me
was-
twice, shame on you.
He was scary, man. Sometimes you get like sidetracked, and then all of a sudden you turn, and then there's
sidetracked
that
in
one
his
person selling you some shit, like some Girl Scout cookies or donations for some bullshit, and you're like,
Yeah.
wow, you came out of nowhere. That's how this motherfucker was. You would see him from like 200 feet away. You're like, all right, he's over there. And then you turn and lock your car, then bam, he's right there. You're like, fuck. You know what I'm saying? And the way he presents himself, you can tell that he was a black dude.
You can't tell by looking at his skin.
He's a black dude, and the way he stood like he stood like a crip. You know, when they stand straight, and he had like his Windex in here, and he had his paper towels in here, or something like that. And just his whole demeanor was weird. You know, it's like he was a demon. He was a fucking demon, and he was like, "Hey man, what's up?" And that scared the hell out of me right there, dude. He had that look to where he's about to snap.
Yeah.
You know, to where you're like, oh shit, like I was frozen. You know, it's like he just had the look. He didn't need a fucking gun. And he told me this whole story on why he went to jail. He's like, yeah, my brother got molested by my uncle. And when I found out, I went and I dealt with him.
You
Dealt with him. Dealt with him.
Dealt with his ass.
And I was like, okay, so he killed his uncle, okay? He's like, yeah. So now I'm out of jail. But if I don't find a hotel by tonight, I'm going back to jail. So I need to get some money so I can get a hotel over there on this street.
Wow.
So let me wash your windows for $20. And I was like, if I say no to this motherfucker, I don't even want to know. I was like, hey, here's $20, and I just gave him the money.
Yeah.
I said, you cool, my windows is cool. I'll see you later. And I left. So, and then it happened again. A couple of months later. Yeah, happened twice.
Hey, so,
Dude, he
Second time.
the same way, man. The same way. He didn't tell me the story though, but he did want to wash my windows.
And what?
And I think I walked inside and came back out, and then he was still there.
And what? He's like, give me $20.
No, he said, "Hey, man, I don't know how I went by the second time. It was much faster. It was
Right.
much faster."
He's probably like, give me $20, and you're like, okay.
But I mean, he was just like on edge because it was that scary. Because I was scared out of my ass because I didn't want to know what no was gonna take him. Like, nah, man, I'm cool. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was that good.
Yeah, that
He
close
was
to the end.
that good, yeah. To where if he would have had a gun, he probably would have pulled it out so fast I wouldn't have seen it. Like, no, pow, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, quick draw McGraw. Like, this dude was, and he just never moved. He was just stiff, and it's just like none of his muscles moved. Just the only thing that moved was his mouth. It's like this nigga never blinked. It was just it was just cold. And I got robbed by that guy 2 times, and without a gun, man. So it's not really a robbery, but goddamn, he didn't need one.
He just fucking intimidated you into giving him $20.
Yeah, basically.
please. I had a similar experience, except it was literally the opposite.
You stole $20 from somebody.
This guy came out of. I knew he had $20 on him, so I offered to wash his windows. I pissed on a sock and.
What?
No, I'm joking. Basically, what had happened was.
Go ahead. You stupid.
Basically, what was happening, some guy was like handing out CDs, and they should always be free if you're handing out CDs.
Yeah.
But so I go to grab one. I was like, "Oh, cool. Maybe I'll share it if I like it and all that." Because otherwise, it's like, "Thanks for this physical copy of MP3s. You could have fucking just gave me the links for it, you fucking piece of shit. You're trying to get." Because he wouldn't just let me walk off with it. He was like, "Actually, I can't let you walk off with that because I'm taking donations for them." I was like, "Oh, I see." Good fucking bar.
And you give him the money?
No, I
okay,
said,
give it
get the
back."
fuck out of here. You're wasting my time.
Did you give it back to him?
I literally just handed it to him. I was like, you're wasting my fucking time. Get out of here.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
So it was like
Nice.
the opposite. Let's get the
I had a fucking guy one time in a parking lot try to sell me it was like an Arabic guy, tried to sell me a book, and he was like the same thing. He's like, "Hey, you want this book?" And I was like, "Sure, I'll take it." He said, "But it's like $5. It's a donation thing." And he showed me the book, and it was a picture of a fucking guy with his it was a guy cutting a cow's head off, right? But the head was the cow. The head of the guy was the cow, and the head of the cow was the guy. And he was like telling me it's a metaphor for all this shit, and I was like, I don't want it. Just go. But that was the end of that story. But
How am I supposed to eat beef?
I know it was fucking. It was weird. People who do that are fucking weird. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Back in the days when I was making music,
You were the castle or the rook?
when I was Crook Castle, the producer, and I had
Castles.
I think I'd done like 3 albums by the time. I ran into another
3
artist at a
platinum
party
albums.
who had worked with cocaine, not the
Drug.
not the drug, but the actual singer. He works with Snoop
There was
Dogg
a singer
lot.
named Cocaine?
Yeah, cocaine.
Was there a singer named Meth?
No, well, Method Man, but I don't know, but
Method Man, yeah.
But yeah,
Not just Meth.
if I showed you one of the songs by Snoop, you'd be like, "Oh, that's cocaine."
Oh, okay.
But so I met this guy at this party for this homegirl who we were still on and whoop whoop, and so he's like, "Yeah, I work on music, He's like, "Yeah, I got my CD. You want it?" And I was like, "Cool." And then he gave it to me, and I was like, "He's like, yeah, man, that would be $20." And I was like, "Well, hold on, let me throw you my CD. We can swap." He's like, "Nah, man, that would be $20." And I was like, "But we both are musicians. We should be swapping our music." And he's like, "Well, obviously, I'm more of a musician than you is."
Wow.
Yeah, little fucking scumbag
Did he take
motherfucker.
$20 from you too?
Hell I didn't give that fucking shit, man. Fuck that dude.
And like after that last homeless guy, I'm not giving anybody $20.
Man,
Don't get
that
it.
guy,
Don't get it
man.
twisted. I did give a guy $1 on the way out of the convention earlier. He just held up a sign that said, "My mom's sick." That's all I need to hear. I don't care. Mom's is mom's.
Yeah.
Plus-
I always want to give people money who I like. I don't.
$1.
I don't mind giving like a homeless person money. Like sometimes I'm like I'd like to give them money, but like I'm such a germaphobe. I don't want to touch them. You know what I mean? Like I'm like I would give you money if I could just throw it on the ground and run away. But
I can picture you at just
I literally don't like to touch people. Like especially a dirty homeless guy. I'm like I just have germs issues. I'm like I don't want to
Yeah.
touch your hand, my hand.
I've always just sort of underhanded handfuls of coins.
Like what? Like dropped it
No, just kind of underhand it like a
Throw it at
softball. Yeah.
and they catch it
Usually it's like into
like a dog in the mouth. They catch it.
a hat or their mouth is nice, preferable. And I do carry just like the tiny scented antibacterial hand sanitizer.
But that's
stuff.
like supposed to make. It probably just rubs the shit around and then.
True.
I don't know. Doesn't that cause like super viruses? Because like they bypass like the normal germs and they have to like become super.
I don't care if the
overly-
super virus wants to pop off the apocalypse with my ass, then let it.
Let's
you know,
do it.
it's
Fuck
like
it.
it's like
I'm
when
ready.
exactly. It's like where do you want to stand when the big one hits, like the big meteor, or the big volcano, the big San Andreas, whatever. It's like, do you want to be on the other side of the world, just waiting for the world to go dark and cloudy, or do you want to be where it fucking pops off?
I'm like halfway through writing a western right now.
That's cool.
Really?
Yeah, it's very good. I'm scared because I can't get the dialect right.
The dialect.
Yeah,
You
the
do
wording
need
right.
someone with experience and
No, I do have a native guy in there.
Western talk.
Yeah, I need a good name from him. And
Such and such, and son of a bitch, and cattle ranching, son of a cowpoke, and a goddamn Disciota.
you sound like Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Are you trying to do like a Western guy?
Yeah.
That's not bad.
There's also like, I mean, I grew up like on the res, but like most of those guys, it's like, what are you gonna do? You know, you can't really grow anything here, so you just let the grass grow and let cows eat it. So you got a bunch of cowboys.
Should all
Indian-
go, wait, if we should all go around and do our best Western voice, like our best, Arthur Dane from fucking Red Dead Redemption 2. Red Dead Redemption 2.
You start first.
Did you play? No, you go first, and then I want to go.
You go. Okay.
You just went, so go again. I'm thinking about it still.
Arthur Morgan kind of sounds like this, and damn it, needs to get that goddamn money and run around for Dutch, and he's got to shoot people,
for Dutch.
catch that goddamn tuberculosis.
Goddamn motherfucker.
Everybody won't get off their goddamn asses. Got a lumbago.
We gotta go hunting. Dutch. We gotta get that money.
I gotta turn in 3 perfect fucking pelts to Mr. Pierce.
Mr. Pearson.
Really?
Who was the other people named in that movie? Or that-
Wait, that's from the game? That's like actually one of the characters? I've never
Morgan.
played it.
You never played Red Dead? Oh,
No,
it's
because it
fucking
never
good.
came out on
played
PC.
a lot of it.
It was good.
I know,
I
yeah.
beat it. Did you beat it?
No, my little brother beat it,
fuck.
and then I was like, well, I know what happens.
I
like,
guess tuberculosis and die.
yeah, I guess a goddamn tuberculosis.
I haven't heard it, but that sounds like it's like right on. Is that right on?
It's pretty good. Yeah,
Oh
that's
my
pretty
god,
close.
man!
Oh, wasn't there John Marston though?
John Marston.
How was John? Dang, we gotta go get that get horse, Lily. We gotta go up there.
That was good.
Hang on. Wait. I'm
trying
trying to
to-
think of it though. Hang on. We gotta go get those horses, Lily. Hey, we gotta build that
Honestly,
barn.
I'd have to play as John Marston for a bit because I
gotta-
kind of forgot. Like I've done so much of Arthur, it's like tuned me away from.
You should
John.
be Arthur and I'll be John Marston.
John
Hang on.
Marston.
Hang on. Let me think of.
Oh, wait, give you
let me
guys a
think of
scenario?
Marston. But hang on, let me think. Yeah. But let me think of Marston while you're thinking of a scenario.
Okay. Got it?
We gotta go rob these banks. I got it.
Got it down?
I got this accent down,
Okay,
Marcus.
you guys are.
I gotta go get these cattle.
You're at a restaurant.
Okay.
And you're arguing over who gets to pay the tip.
Oh, I ain't paying that fucking tip, Arthur, you motherfucker. I ain't got no money. Last time you screwed me over on that train job.
Well, then guess we just ain't leaving no goddamn tip, John.
We ain't leaving no tip. The service was wonderful.
You twist my arm here.
You what?
You're twisting my arm.
I'll twist your arm all the way goddamn side of Mississippi.
Listen, I need to buy medicine, all right? I got tuberculosis.
The what?
Tuberculosis, you dumbass.
Tuberculosis?
It means I'm coughing up blood and I'm on my way out, boy. I need you to take care of the gang when I'm dead. But right now, I need you to take care of this tip so I can go get my goddamn medicine. Do you hear me? Do you hear me, John Marston?
All right, I'll get the tip.
Oh, nice. Guy, bravo.
Proud of you.
You got it, brother.
That was. Oh my
So are we
God.
casting the movie?
Yes. Yes, we're shooting tomorrow. Let's see.
I pulled that voice
That was a
out
good
of-
improv.
I
That
pulled,
was
yeah, I
great.
used that
Wow.
voice on Irene, and she was like, "Where the hell did John Wayne come from?"
Oh, is that the Lily one?
Yeah,
Hey, Lily. Okay, so he was filling in for another actor, and he was doing a scene with this older woman named Beverly, and he was playing her son, but he didn't know that he was playing her son.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So he walked in there pretending to be like her husband or something. So the
gang
whole
member.
class knew. We were like, we knew you were wrong.
Yeah.
But you're doing this other thing so good that we just didn't give a fuck.
Did he end up fucking his mom?
No, I actually was scolding her for stealing all my shit.
Oh, okay.
It was great.
Did you ever find out, or did you find out afterwards?
Well, right away it was like, it was like, no. She just kind of gave me the notes. It's like, no. Just play it like you would if this was real life and you're talking to your mom. I was like, oh, she's my mom.
Okay.
This is gonna be cathartic as fuck. Let me get my fangs out, darling. Hold on. King, king. God damn it, Lily. There's a fucking hot muggy motherfucker in the San Diego. Had some rain, and I was quite pungent by the time I got to class.
Pungent?
I was just like
Like a wet sponge?
I was just standing backstage, and I was like, my balls.
Sour.
Yeah, I need to get that Gold Bond. I've left the Gold Bond at home. Shaq, where were you when I needed you?
That's nice.
I
I
can
love
just,
Shaq's commercials.
He's
I could
so
just
awkward.
picture Shaq coming
You're
in to
like a
save the
smaller version of Shaq.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I used to hard really. I did a movie where I basically used my Shaq impression as a character I made.
Oh, really?
Yeah, his name was Batty Daddy.
day. Daddy, daddy.
Yeah, it was one of my troll names, and it was horrible. It was the first movie I ever made before I did any acting.
Wow.
It was bad. It's somewhere on my computer. If I ever find it, I'll never send it to you.
I think the first movie thing I ever filmed was like I wanted to shoot a commercial. That was basically the assignment in class.
Uh-huh.
And I said, well, what if we just make something and turn it on its head and try to sell that.
Uh-huh.
So we shot a bunch of just ninja footage of our friends dressed up as ninjas.
What?
That's right, yes. And I was basically like, and you're going to do some flips, you're going to do some action stuff, and you're just going to look into the camera and you're going to talk. And the guy that could do the flip, basically in high school, he was like, well, what do you want me to say? I was like, I don't care. Say whatever the hell you want. Say watermelon, watermelon for all I care. He was like, why do you want me to say watermelon, watermelon? He's getting all upset about it. So finally I just like start filming him while we're arguing. It's like, I'll say what I want to say. I was like, well, don't care what you say. Just say something. You understand? Like, I don't care what you say. It doesn't matter. We're gonna dub over it like an old Chinese movie, like a Shoe Brothers movie. You can say whatever the fuck you want. So of course, like, the footage we used was of him arguing with me for most of the fucking commercial, and it was like, I don't know what the fuck it was. I was like 13, you know. It was like 2002. So it was wild times. It was a funny fucking, like, we did our best, you know.
It's a throwback.
Yeah.
Did he like that shit?
I don't know if I showed him, honestly.
Oh.
I was like, talk about that coin. Come get that coin. Like, save your coin. We're all taking our coin. Like, I'm robbing this guy for his coin. I don't even remember, like, what it was all about. Like, I just remember, like, we're taking your coin. And we're going to get fucking this, that, and the other. I can't remember what the product was, really.
What was it, a sketch?
And it was just a commercial. It was like, so just shoot a little abstract commercial. Like, there's been more abstract commercials than that. Think of, like, a fucking Sprite commercial from, like, 2007, you know?
Yeah, those were weird. Those were weird, huh?
Yeah. Any Sprite commercial is kind of weird on some level. It's either like, oh, a toy with an afro is like telling me to drink Sprite, or like,
Oh yeah.
Kevin Garnett is dunking into a green ocean or some shit like that. A yellow ocean, piss ocean. I think I might have just used like a badass voice for that.
What?
For that Ninja commercial that I did. The first thing I ever shot.
You killed it. You sounded better than Chappelle did, man.
Yeah. But it might have just been like, we've come to take your coin. Like a Shoe Brothers. Like, they wouldn't sound racistly Chinese. Like, that's just kind of like a product of that time. I think I would have like done it like a Shoe Brothers film would have been. Think you can beat us to Randy's Chinese or whatever.
Randy's Chinese restaurant.
I'll be taking my own coin to one. This chick's hot, and she's actually got some great tits. You know something? Do you know what I appreciate in a woman?
Tits.
A great set of tits. Oh yes, a great set of tits. We were watching Gremlins 2. I was trying to show my nephew Gremlins 2, and he passed out right away. He had a bowl full of Chinese sitting right next to him. He just fell right asleep, and we wound up watching it by ourselves, and it was pretty great. I'd shown him Gremlins 1. And I'd been meaning to show him Gremlins 2. It was just like, oh, we got to get a weekend together. And
Were you doing an accent right there, or like a? Oh, Charles, how are you?
Yeah, that's one of the characters from Gremlins 2. Red Letter Media did a thing where they watched it and they talked about it. I was like, oh shit, yeah, that's right. I got to get on the ball for that. So naturally, the next time we had my nephew over, we watched it, and it was amazing. The character, like, plus, you know, you just like. I watched that video from Red Letter Media, and I already had like a great appreciation for it. And you know, you just hear things about like the outside of like what was going on around the film, and like about the director himself and how like he didn't want to do it and all that sort of thing. So you're seeing all these things, and you're getting all these jokes that you didn't get before, and it was great. And that little shit slept through the whole damn film. He was like, why is the beginning Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck? Huh? And then he just was out like a light. Fuck. I'd like to tell you guys about my TwitchCon shenanigans.
What?
Oh,
what happened to
okay.
Twitch?
Basically, I just kind of act like a big shot.
At Twitch?
At Twitch. And it's not like...
Well, you are a big shot.
It's not like I feel above anybody or anything like that. It's just like, you just got to do that to get around this fucking con. Like, otherwise they'll treat you like another one of these wallets that are just walking around. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. So what did you do? You just acted like you were the shit, or what?
I just acted like I'm supposed to be there.
What happened?
It works out. It works out a lot of the time. I was just being cordial. I kind of just skipped the line. They were handing out shirts, but I just walked up to the front. And I started talking to the lady. I was like, "Hey, how's it going?" And she goes, "Good. Did you get a shirt yet?" I was like, "No, I need a couple of shirts. You know, I want to take something back for my family, or you know, for my brother at least." And she goes, "Oh, okay. Well," it was like, "Here's the large, and do you have a 3X?" I was like, she was like, "Yeah." And so she gets me that, and I was like, "So, what's behind that velvet rope right there? And she goes, oh, that's just like a partner's lounge thing. It's like for people who like are partnered with Twitch and everything. I was like, oh, it sounds like a big boy's room. Do you think I could peek into the big boy's room just for a minute? And she goes, I don't know if I was like, it's just gonna be a second. I just want to see what it's like in there. You know what I'm saying? So I go in there, and and I see right away that there's people who are gonna know if I'm a famous Twitch streamer or not, because they're famous Twitch streamers. And they're all talking and conversing, so right away I just kind of like, all right, where's the fucking food in this place? Because if anything I'm gonna get in here, it's some free
meal.
It's a free meal. The con meals
That
are
awful. Twitch
ridiculous. Honestly, I was just looking for coffee because I just got there.
Oh.
So I look around. This guy's playing poker online. He's streaming it for people while he's like in the game of Red Dead.
Okay.
And so I walk up to him and I see that they got some black wristbands on the table. I'm like, I'm gonna slide one of these on real quick.
Gonna commit fraud,
Basically.
in the gaming industry.
Well, I wouldn't say, what harm am I doing, really? I was just trying to grab a loot bag, some swag. And then another opportunity presented itself.
Mm-hmm.
But I was trying to hang out with these guys that I came to see. So where there was opportunity, I was like, know what? I can do some more of this boys are back in town type stuff and just walk in wherever I want to, or I could just try and hang out with my friends, because that's kind of what we came here to do.
Yeah.
And I say that because I met a very famous, she's like a internet news anchor, basically. She tells stories she tells like the day's news stories, and like mostly gaming. It was like gaming related stuff. She's like what would I compare to? Like a Barbara Walters of gaming. Barbara Walters, yes. I was like, oh my god, I'm just a huge fan since I was like young. Like this TV station left and you guys kind of filled in that spot and this, that, and the other. And she was like, oh, well, I'm trying to go get food. And a part of me said, boy, you know what? I'd love to buy you a meal. Could I just do that? Like, and just kind of stop and chit chat with her. Mm-hmm. But as soon as I that thought popped into my head, my friends start taking off again. So I'm like, you know what? Let me get your Instagram and let me get your Twitch, and I'll follow you and I'll talk to you on there. Maybe I'll, give you a raid or something.
Later.
And she was like, cool, and we hug. I got a picture. Mm-hmm. Kind of like just a classic, fan meeting someone thing to do, and I took off.
Man,
I don't think I have anything major outside of I almost hit a deer, and then I wound up driving into, because it was like ice slick, white outside. I wound up running over someone's mailbox. But this was like a monster mailbox. It looked like this guy was a doomsday prepper that had leftover shit to make a fucking mailbox out of. It wrecked my truck. This fucking thing wrecked my truck. This thing, I swear to God, it got up like the fucking T-1000 and repaired itself. A mailbox. My truck was wrecked. I couldn't even, I don't know.
God,
the door eventually fell off, but I didn't know what to do with it. It just kind of happened in the moment, so I just pick up in the mailbox. I'm like, hello! I'm fucking knocking on the door. I've killed it! I'm holding it like a dead cat or something.
Oh no.
Nobody answered it. I wound up sticking it in the ground like a cross for something I killed.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious. What you got?
That shit is fucking. I hate that shit.
It was-
Hold on,
Have you done
wait.
DMT?
No, not yet.
What the hell is salvia?
Salvia is kind of like weed, but more hallucinogenic and powerful. And yeah, it's not quite the full thing. But what I got instead was a terrifying trip that almost ended in, once again, me getting fired because my boss shows up. This time, it's on me because we were at fucking work. The
Salvia?
no. Well, yeah, we were. We eventually did salvia, but the thing was, he's bringing it, so I had to bring a bong.
Right.
And the salvia. He brought it all the way from some other state, and he's like, I had to find the dankest herb I could. And it's like they say if you're gonna just do it once and do it deep, or and so he loads me up and. The bosses are gone for the night and everything. And I was like, what are they doing? I was like, oh, I think they're on a date night.
The bosses?
Yeah. So then, I'm like, all right, man. I don't want it to smell weird or funny in the shop. So let's go out to my truck and do this. So we go out and I sit in the driver's seat and, I kind of have my legs sitting outside of the truck and I'm just kind of comfortable and packs it up and I hit it. I'm like, you know something? Things might get a little crazy. I'm gonna try and shut this door. So I pull my leg inside and then I just kind of fall out of the car and I hit the pavement. I hit the ground. My arm immediately starts feeling like when you fall asleep, you get those pins and needles on everything.
Yeah.
All right, like when you sit on the toilet too long or something like that, and you stand up. It feels like that all over, but it's on salvia. So it's like,
Oh, yeah.
like if this is normal, it's like, ah! So it's like, I just feel it start to crawl up my arm, and it's getting louder and getting louder and louder, and I start coming back. I'm looking at my friend, and he's going, "Hi, hey, holy cow, you took a little spill there, bud." And I'm like, yeah, man, this is some crazy shit. And a fucking limo pulls up. Not just any limo. It's a H3 limo.
Ooh.
It's a H3 stretch limo. Red. Looks like a lot of money was pulled through. And me and my friend are geeking out. We're like, who the fuck?
That's a good term.
Who the fuck could this possibly be? He says, who the fuck is that? He's like, I had no idea. So he looks down at me and I'm like, well, clearly it's Goofy. Come on, he's taking me down to fucking to Disneyland. Fucking no, it wasn't Goofy. It was my boss and his wife. And I was on salvia. So this was, there's no hiding this.
Yeah, okay.
And so he hops out of the car just for a little bit. Naturally, my coworker goes to intervene, and I'm like, hey, I gotta go shovel something. Or, that's basically the job. I gotta go shovel something. So I just started trying to walk. I just fell out from sitting down. I was at a seated position, and here I go about to walk like a normal human being in front of my boss, who just showed up in a fucking H3 stretch limo for whatever reason. He was like, okay. So then I just start feeling myself melt. I start putting my hands up and everything, feeling around, I'm feeling the air, just trying to feel my way into safety. I'm looking back and I'm sweating. I can feel myself sweating. I still see. I look down. There's rocks in my arm still. I'm covered in little pebbles and shit. I'm like, oh fuck. It hurts again, so I scream a little bit, but I look back, fucking actually let out a fucking scream. but I couldn't hear anything, so I just kind of shamble away inside and find the nearest just bag of seeds or whatever to plant myself in and look busy. Buddy comes back and goes, holy fuck, they're drunk. They could barely see me. I'm perfectly fine. Oh my god. Yeah, mushrooms will make you see shit like
Yeah.
it's clear day, and it's weird because it's like you just used to like, oh, I could tell if something's not actually fucking happening. Okay,
Yeah.
I've got a functioning brain, but that's not your brain when the mushrooms are there.
Have you
Okay,
done mushrooms before?
yeah.
How many times have you done mushrooms?
3 times.
Damn.
Chew. The first time I did it was actually with this. He was just like a straight up drug dealer.
Yeah. Just with the guy you bought it from?
Yeah, it was. Well, he was more than that. He was kind of a gangster. He'd been in prison and stuff.
Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah. And he was my best friend. We were just kind of pals, you know. I was just like a regular dude. I've never really fucking gotten into trouble in any way like that. I ain't got no intentions of selling or slanging or anything. Just like hanging out with each other, you know. And he invited me to his Halloween party. And I never really looked at him too close, my friend. Because it's like, yeah, we're dudes. What am I gonna fucking get really acquainted with how deep your eyes are or some shit? Like, no, we do fucking drugs together and we're fucking gangsters. Well, we're not gangsters.
You're a gangster.
You're a gangster. I'm the guy that hangs out with a gangster. But he was a good friend. I felt bad because I came as a one-eyed character, and it turns out he lost his eye in prison. And I just never looked the guy in the face long enough to know this. So I came as a guy with a big ol' eye patch on to his Halloween party. And
It's not bad for a costume, though.
it's not. I was like an assassin with an eye patch and everything.
Yeah.
But
Wait, hey, so a gangster threw a fucking Halloween party.
it was gangster, yeah.
That's so hilarious.
Nice little surprise to see the guy who I used to train under when I was a cage fighter.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You ever fuck anybody up?
Yeah. I mean, I've had my fun.
Yeah. You've had your fun.
It was fun in there. I've always tried to just have fun in there. It was always just, you hear the roar of the crowd, and you know you want to put on a good performance, and you want to test your skill and all that. But at the same time, it's like the fucking rush is incredible.
Yeah. It's almost like a high, right?
It's more than anything.
Well, you know what? When you go on stage, when I fucking went on stage I went on stage like when I was go on stage earlier. When I get the anxiety, like it was the closest thing I ever felt to drugs before I stopped doing drugs like 3 years ago. But when I used to do drugs, the closest thing I ever got to like feeling like I was on ecstasy was like right before you're gonna go on stage, and you're walking up there, and it's just like your whole body, you got so much anxiety going through that your brain just like, I gotta override this shit, and it just hits dopamine, and you just fucking feel like
Yeah.
it's crazy. It's like it's a drug experience.
Yeah.
It's like a high. And that's the coolest thing about it, or was anyways, but
It was strange. It's like another part of your mentality. It's a whole different mindset you have to like enter to. So it's a lot like doing drugs, because you got to put yourself into this mode where you're going to be trying to figure this guy out, pick him apart, and read him, and then he might just be too quick for you. You got to fucking figure out if you want to outmuscle him and try and get him to the ground, this, that, the other. And all of that, you're thinking of all of that while people are watching you, and like as a heavyweight, like it ain't no thing, but these these fists are heavy, and the damage that they do is substantial. It's nuts. Like, I broke a guy's foot. And I didn't mean to. Yeah. What I did was a hip toss, and the just because the size and his leg whipped and hit the pavement, or hit the canvas of the thing, and it just fucking broke every fucking bone in his foot.
wow.
Yeah, that was one fight. And
How does it feel knowing that you ended this guy's career? You changed his life. You changed someone's life.
that's true.
For the worst.
That's true.
Because you enjoy it. I bet you didn't enjoy that. How did it feel when you heard that shit snap into a million pieces?
It was a good feeling. I was just trying to take him down because he was like trying to talk mad shit and like box up top.
Or he had to come in there.
And his friends he had a big set of friends on his side of the cage. And that was always one of my weak points, is like near the end of it, I didn't even have like a corner man. I can't like get somebody to at least bring me water in between rounds, at least, It was just like so so poorly organized, and like I didn't have a team together. It was just like trying to do this shit alone. Nobody's gonna make it to the top shadow boxing, unfortunately. But yeah, I broke that guy's foot, and he was still trying to hammer fist from the bottom. And that's when I knew he wasn't really that skilled, because I just kind of took an arm and, got the submission right away.
Yeah.
But yeah, that guy, I'm glad that he's not fighting anymore. One guy, it was the tallest guy I wind up fighting. This guy was 6'7". And he maybe trained for like 4 months, I want to say, before fighting me. And then we had our little bout, and it was a crazy bout. It was the only time I had invited my mother to come see me fight, and because it was like this big guy, and I thought it'd be a challenge. But I wound up just kind of, just having fun in there again. And I was looking for things to do that I thought would excite the crowd. I picked him up by the knees, and I lifted him over the actual cage, and then I just slammed him down, and that made everyone.
Getting brain damage.
Yeah, that made everyone scream, and that felt good.
I bet.
And then
I made him scream. His
yeah.
parents scream watching. Oh, my baby!
I know, yeah. It was rough, but
That's kind of fucked up.
it is. But the guy,
okay.
yeah, he just kind of outskilled some guys, and like the guy came to me afterwards, and he was like, "Yo, man, you gotta train me, you gotta teach me." I was like, "Yeah, that's cool."
The guy you beat?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, well, that's just kind of some of the aspect of it. It's like the only way to get better is to fail sometimes.
It's like Saitama and Genos from One Punch Man.
yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I guess. I just kind of outclassed him, and then.
Yeah.
But that was sort of like the last one before the great fall of the gym. We had alcoholic kind of running the show, and the boys were kind of always in it just to party with each other.
Damn it!
It's just a big portion of like the world. They partied. We partied.
God damn you.
But this guy started partying too much, and eventually he got into online gambling. Remember when fucking? Do you guys remember when it was like blackjack online?
Yeah.
When it was huge, fucking huge.
Millions and millions of dollars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was one of those guys getting suckered by that. Fuck! I worked so hard. But he started drinking, eventually stopped showing up to classes, and stopped teaching. There'd be 4 or 5 new people looking to come to the gym, and I'd be like, "Okay, kids, today we're gonna work on some of the basics. Hi, how's it going? Have you ever been in someone's guard before? Oh, okay." It's just unreliable. And then sort of like the last thing that kind of snapped the camel's back was like the tragic bit of it is one of the best fighters of the gym. We were hoping he'd make his UFC debut. We had a couple of guys fighting the UFC from around these parts, and he was like a big brother to me. He used to be fat too, and he was fighting at 185. He was knocking motherfuckers out, making it look easy, making it look slick. And he was just one of those fucking bald badasses that gets chicks when he's completely shaved bald.
Yeah.
And he did have that rougher voice, that kind of fucking. Remember one time we were talking about the Smurfs. Just hanging out after class. And he comes walking in, and, we're talking about the new Smurfs movie or whatever back then. And he's like, "What the hell is a Gargamel?" I just start ripping on him because his voice is all deep like that. He's like, "I know what a fucking Gargamel is. What are you talking about?" Just, one of my growing up, it's like a big brother figure. And,
Oh my god.